We get a lot of questions about installing Lumenoks in Easton Axis arrows. Easton's process creates some teeth on the inside of the arrows so they feel a lot stiffer coming in. One of the solutions that we have is to take beeswax or a crayon or any kind of candle wax and scrape it into the arrow like this. You flash it a couple times with a flame. Obviously you don't want to hold direct heat on carbon. Once that's melted inside there, you can just press it in and it functions like any other knock. There's another method, and we always recommend that knocks are lubricated. Wax is the best lubricant because it doesn't conduct electricity. But there's also another way. On each one of these knocks, there's a set. There are knock sets that are raised. If you choose one right off the bat, especially for an axis arrow, they're a little stiffer to come in. And you place your arrow, you place your knock on a solid surface. And notice that I'm not carving it like this. I'm certainly not cutting towards my hand. What I'm doing is I'm scraping it. And I'm not taking off very much, but for an axis arrow, I'm gonna level one of these sets and remove it completely. And after I've done that, I'm going to come back up here with my arrow and I'm going to test it. This one still seems really stiff, so I'm not going to force it in. I'm going to remove it and I'm going to go to the set, look at the set to make sure I got it completely off. And it looks like I did miss some out on the end, but because I know how tight it was, I'm going to go to the next set and I'm just going to take a little bit off that one. Lumenoks are made to fit tight, and we make them a little bigger than they need to be so that they can be custom tuned to every setup. Even if an arrow says that it's a certain size, it might not be because of stacking tolerances in manufacturing. Ours are made on a single mold, so we've got huge consistency here. The inconsistency is in arrows from different manufacturers. So we make it bigger because it's easier to trim a knock than it is to shim a knock. So when we create these raised knock sets in our mold cavity, we do that so that we can trim one down. Each one can be tuned to your exact setup. That tunability allows you to use any type of arrow you want. Our X-Knock, for example, in this axis arrow, generally fits tight. After it's tuned and shaved down to the right size, man, it fits like a dream and it functions perfectly.